Doug Ford is ordering all public servants to go back into the office 5 days a week. And I'm sure there's some of you out there who are thinking, good, those lazy public workers shouldn't be allowed to work from home. But here's the thing, the main fundamental reason why these employees are being forced back into the office is not because it's for their productivity. We see studies that prove that productivity is relatively unchanged when you're working from home. And in some cases, it can actually improve. The real reason why so many people are being forced back into the office full time is because downtown cores are dying. Businesses in downtown Toronto and in other areas don't have people stopping in for coffee and for lunch, etc. And so, in theory, this could be an economy booster, or at the very least prevent some jobs from being lost. But the question is then, is that fair? Lots of other major businesses are forcing their employees back into the office 5 days a week, including many of the major banks and telcos. But at the end of the day, if the only reason that you're doing this is to justify the fact that you have these big office buildings and in order to allow for more foot traffic in places downtown, is that a good enough reason? And listen, I'm somebody who works 5 days a week in person, and I would hate to have a work at home job. Or at the very least, I'm the kind of person who needs daily interaction with people in order to feel fulfilled. My father was a public servant. My father worked for the WSIB, and he was one of the first people in the province of Ontario to work from home full time. I believe it was roughly like 2001, 2002. And he was great at his job. You can ask anybody who ever worked with him. They said that the work that he did, everything that he did was good. I was literally at a wedding last week, and somebody who had worked with my father told me about how much they missed having him there because of what a good job that he did. And he worked from home full time for decades. And that was really fundamentally important for my family growing up. I had opportunities to spend time with my dad that many other people didn't, and my household had a lot of opportunities that many other people's didn't. It gave us a healthier work-life balance. It gave us a healthier home life. And so when it comes to the government or when it comes to private businesses, if there is not a justified, legitimate reason for bringing people in 5 days a week, why are you doing it? What is the point? Because it's different in education where you have to work with people face to face. But if there is no productivity gain to be had, it just kind of seems malicious.